Today, what we're going to do is I've asked Lennon and Connie to do their vision call. Anybody who was on here earlier, I had kind of a rough weekend. I came down with food poisoning. I was sick as I've ever been in my life, and so I'm a little on the weak side right now. So probably my energy level doesn't come across as much as it normally is. But again, I'm excited about being here, excited about talking to all of you. Again, the reason we're doing these calls is to generate a place where you always know you can come, where there'll be some sort of training, some sort of excitement, some sort of maybe a new guest each week, something that is going to keep us together and form a greater bond between this team. Okay. And it gives us a chance for us here in America to reach out to you during these trying times when Zoom is really the only way we can do this. We can't travel there. We can't be part of the fun and the excitement over there right now. We can't help do what we'd like to be doing. I'd love to be over there right now working with you guys, and I'll be back soon as soon as they allow us to. But in the meantime, this is our way of staying connected. And again, we're trying to create some over time. We're trying to create a situation where we can give you some training, give you some excitement, give you some vision, and also be a place where you guys can ask questions. So if you have questions, feel free to type in the chat box so that we can answer them for you. Today, as I said, because I'm feeling a little off the weather today I'm turning this over to Lennon and Connie. They do every Thursday a vision call, and it's really exciting. It's always fun to watch the way that they present. So let me take just a moment and introduce them. Lennon, of course, Lennon is one of the most successful network marketers in history. He's made well over $100 million in this business, has written checks for $7 million homes and $500,000 cars. He sold out convention centers all over the world. And he's a master trainer, master motivator, has a passion for this industry, has a heart of gold, and I love him to death. I mean, I'm so proud that he's my friend. Connie, I'll let Lennon introduce her a little bit more when he gets on with her. But she is a professional model, professional backup singer. They'll probably tell you some of the people she's sang with. She's full of energy, full of knowledge about this business, and just a joy to listen to. And again, I feel privileged to call her a friend of mine. So without further ado, Lennon and Connie, take it away.
Hey, I am excited. Boy, it's fun to be here with all of you. It's exciting because tonight may well be the most important night you have ever spent regarding your financial future. I say that because I know what a night like this did for me. And I know what it's done for thousands of people around the world. So if you came tonight looking, you are gonna find, man, you're gonna find it. This is the team that can help you live your dream. And why we call it the vision call. Helen Keller said, many people have sight, but they have no vision. Vision. I guess the main purpose of tonight is to help you realize that it's safe to dream again. It's safe to dream again. It's safe to dream with me. It's safe to dream with Connie. We talk dreams. Dreams. I've always believed in God, and I believe that dreams come from God. And I believe that God would not be so cruel as to put dreams in our heart and then provide no vehicle for those dreams to come true. So it's all right to dream. Now, when I use the word dream, really, I guess I could be using the word your why. Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich calls it a burning desire. What is your desire? What it burns inside? What's your burning desire? But sometimes I like to talk about family needs, because sometimes we say, what's your dream? But maybe tonight we're going to be talking, and I want you to be thinking of family needs. What are some family needs that you may have? Sometimes it's just a daughter needs her teeth fixed and we don't have the money. What are some family needs that you have? So it's safe to think about that, to be all right, knowing that now there's a team, now you have a vehicle. I guess what I'm really trying to say is that we are where we are. We are where we are. It doesn't mean good or bad, it just is what it is. Meaning you have the house you have the car you have the dog you have the wife you have, or the husband you have, the children you have, the job you have the debt you have. Basically, we just are where we are. But I know that there's this place we dream to be. The big question tonight is, what are we doing on that arrow, that line, to take us from where we are to where we want to be? What are we doing every day? What are we doing? My dad says that he used to squelch his dreams to meet his income because he didn't know how to raise his income to meet his dream. My dad was told to get a good education, you'll get a good job. The better the education, the better the job. So he went out and got his college degree, then his master's, then a PhD, then a second PhD. And he was a university professor. So we weren't poor, but we were sure paycheck to paycheck. But what does a university professor do when he wants to make more money, when he's a hard worker? Well, he teaches night classes. Well, then what does he do if he wants to make more money? He teaches summer school. Well, then he's maxed out because there's not 4 summers. There's only 1 summer. There's no more nights to teach night school. So there was my dad, paycheck to paycheck, and still never home, always working, and still paycheck to paycheck. Till he went on a call like this. He joined our team, and in less than 7 months duplicated his professor salary. So I saw his 30-year plan. Home to work, worked home, home to work, worked home. And then I saw his 7-month plan. My dad says for less than he paid for textbooks alone any semester, he got started in his own business and duplicated his income in 7 months. So 30-year plan versus 7-month plan. You decide. It was easy for me. I said, I choose this 7-month plan. I wanted freedom. Freedom, financial freedom. I don't believe we can have any other kind of freedom until we're first financially free. So that's why I believe it's all right to think about some money coming in to your family. It's all right. Somehow, but I don't believe we'll ever make more money than our self-esteem believes we're worthy of. I mean, when I grew up, it was like in church even, going to church all the time. And somehow there was this attitude that it was virtuous to be poor. Like somehow the less money we had, we'd hear people, we don't have much money, but we're a good family. Like the good family, the broke, the poor. I never bought into that as a kid. I never said, I just didn't believe it. How can you give what you don't have? How can you give? How can you put meat in a casserole for a sick friend when you're eating macaroni and cheese or something? So I never believed it was virtuous to be poor. I never believed that, as some of them felt like, the more poor we were, the more closer to Jesus we'd be. I go, what? So I never believed it was virtuous to be poor. But I also never believed it was virtuous to be rich. What I believed was it was virtuous to be virtuous. What I believed was that good people with money could do good things with their money. Bad people with money did bad things with their money. That brings up a good point. If you don't have any money, how are we going to know if you're good or bad? That's a joke. But I believe that money gave us options, just options, so that every decision we made didn't have to hinge on money. Like, can we go on a vacation? Where can we go? How long can we stay? Can we go out to dinner? Where can we go? What can we eat? Every decision was first, we thought about money, a donation at church. Can you give to this cause? We think about money. I don't know, I got a house, maybe I can give $5. Why not be free to give from your heart, however much you want to give? So that's what we're talking about tonight. Freedom, freedom. But let me, before I turn it to Connie, because I'm talking more your why to, and she was going to talk a little more your how to. How can we get free? I'm trying to help you understand why it's all right to dream again and to get excited about life and realize that your past does not determine your future. They say a bonehead or a dingleberry is somebody who keeps doing what they've been doing but expects different results. Well, let's say the converse of that. If we change what we're doing, we can expect different results. That's why it's so important. I say all the time, we increase by association. We increase by association. Increase what? Whatever you want to increase. If I want to increase my finances, who am I associating with that's totally free? That's why these calls are so important, because it's belief, belief, belief. Fear not, only believe. That's why I don't have a job, totally free. Connie didn't have a job, totally free. We do this all day long. It's like free. So I want to get around people who are succeeding at what I'm trying to succeed at. So we increase by association. But hey, last story before I turn it to Connie is that time goes though. Time will just go. It's like, if we're not careful, it seemed like it was just summer. It was just Christmas. And then all of a sudden now, what is it? I mean, months later, whoop, boom, it just goes. And all of a sudden we're just older. Home to work, work to home, home to work, work to home, home to work, work to home. Now we're older. I didn't want to do that for 40, 50 years. But when we were kids, now wherever you all grew up and who you hung with, I know as little kids, we talked about dreams and goals and what we were going to be when we grew up and how our life would be when we were older. Well, when we were kids, gosh, me and my friends, we always talked about cars. Now, I don't know, we just dreamed about cars. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I don't really think we were so car crazy as maybe we were girl crazy. We thought if we had a fancier car, we could catch a hotter girl. That's what I think. But we still, with the words of our mouth, out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaks. And so I said with my words what I was going to do. They said with their words, their mouth, their self, they said. Their name was on it. When I said what I was going to do, my name was on the words of my mouth. So I trusted them too, with their words, because they spoke it. You know what was crazy? I think over in Africa and other places you do this too, but we graduated from high school and then it was that fast. And they said we were doing a 10-year high school reunion. 10-year reunion. I mean, all of us were going to get back together and we hadn't seen each other in 10 years. Well, I was excited to see my friends. And But I thought I'd better go a little bit humble. So I looked in the garage and I said, what car should I take? Do I take the big Mercedes? Do I take, what car do I take? And I thought, well, how about the little convertible Mercedes? Because it's like kind of sporty. It's a convertible. It's kind of money. It's a Mercedes Benz. And so I said, okay, that's what I'll do. You know, I pulled into the parking lot for my 10-year high school reunion. And you know what I noticed? Oh, I thought I was at the wrong place. I looked at all the regular cars. They were just regular old cars, little small regular cars. And I thought, I'm at the wrong place because my friends told me what they were going to drive. So I looked at the sign and said Golden Tigers. That's what we were. I saw the football field and the track I ran around, so I knew I was at the right place. I went in. There were my friends, and we had fun. I enjoyed them. But as I drove away, in my own little head, I thought, what do I think of my friends? So in my own little head, this is what I decided. Cut them some slack, man. Cut them some slack. How can you expect a man to get a nice car in only 10 years? So give him more time. Cut him some slack. I mean, like 10 years. I didn't say have a beautiful home, nice lifestyle, debt-free, multiple cars. No, I said a car, as in one car. Dude, how can you expect somebody to have a nice car in only 10 years of working? So I had a good time and I cut him some slack. Do you know, it seemed like it was a blink? And it was our 20-year high school reunion. 20 years. Now we had been out of high school longer than from birth to graduation. It was like we had more time. So now I wanted to go, but I decided I'm not going humble. These guys have had 20 years. I better go show off. So I looked in my garage. I said, do I take the big Rolls Royce, the 4-door sedan? Do I take the Ferrari? Do I take the motorhome with the Rolls Royce tow car? No, I said, we had a convertible Rolls Royce too. And I thought, well, that's about a $500,000 car. And everything was all paid for, of course, the house, the cars, everything, no debt on anything. And so I said, I'll go in the convertible Rolls. So I go there. And you know what I noticed when I pulled into the parking lot for my 20-year high school reunion? The cars were worse. The cars were worse. The cars were older and dumpier at the 20-year than they were at the 10-year. You know why? When we went to our 10-year, everybody was 27 or 28. Many were still single and could spend the money on themselves. By the time we went to our 20-year reunion, now we were 37 or 38 years old. Most people were married, had 2 or 3 little kids. They said that's where their money had to go. Wow. So as I drove away in my own little head once again, 20 years later, I thought to myself, what do I think of my friends? All the people I went to school with. What do I think of my friends? Well, my first thought again was, cut them some slack, man. How can you expect a person to have a nice car in only 20 years? And then I thought, no, I can't cut them some slack. They've had 20 years. So I thought to myself, I wondered if it was a Tuesday or a Thursday. I wondered if it was just after breakfast. Was it just before dinner? I wondered if they were alone. I wondered if they were in front of their wife. But I wondered, when was the exact moment in time that my friends gave up on their dream? When did they quit? Quit. Quit. When did they give up? 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 When did they give up on their dreams? Now, I have not been perfect in my life. Every decision I've made from the time I was born until today has not been perfect. But in this one way, I have for sure been perfect in my life. This one way, I have been perfect. I have never given up on my dreams. I've never given up on my dreams. I've protected myself from the dream thieves out there. Oh, the dream thieves, I call them. The dream stealers, the dream thieves. Mm-hmm. They're out there. Man, sometimes you're walking along, they're hiding behind a fern or something, and they jump out and try to steal your dream. Sometimes they're at your dinner table. Sometimes they're even in bed with you, telling you why you cannot live your dream. The dream stealers, the dream thieves. I've protected myself. I've had a mind closed tightly against all negative. They're not going to determine my future. They're not going to steal my dreams. Friends, don't let anybody steal your dreams. Don't let anybody steal your dreams. But here, my dad, he said, I didn't have a vehicle where I could maximize my talents and be all I was meant to be till I joined this team. My friends, this is the time. This is your vehicle. I love building teams because it costs us nothing to open our mouth, nothing to share, to love, to give, to care. Well, my friends, you're in for a great treat right now. I'm excited to share Connie with you. And you know, I get excited because I like her heart. I love how she just loves and loves and gives and gives. But I like her head too, her knowledge. I love how the wisdom, I hear all the time talking and just sharing wisdom with people, and knowledge and hope. I love her work ethic. I like how she believes in the team. She didn't have to do this anymore. She didn't do it for the money. She just gets excited and helps people. And I see it over and over, day after day. So yeah, I'm excited about what she knows, but I'm excited about who she is, and belief that you can do it too. Here's Connie.
Thank you, Lennon. Hello, you great people. It's such an honor to be with you on today or this evening, wherever you are in the world. You know, I was listening to Lennon, and it really struck me when he talked about believe. And what I want to encourage you right now, and what I want to do is expand your capacity to believe in you, believe in your dreams, believe in that whatever need, hope, desire, or want you want in your life, you can have that if you were to join this team. Because on this team, we like to encourage you and empower you to let you know that you can live your dreams, to let you know that you're worthy of whatever it is that has been placed inside of you to live. You have to understand that a dream is just a mere thought asking for permission to live. So we're asking you today to allow your dreams to live, because you will encourage somebody else to do the same. I get so excited about this business, this opportunity, this family, this community that we have, because what we're doing, we're changing lives. We're creating legacies and generations of wealth for children that are yet unborn. So we ask you, is that what you want today? So how do we do all this? We talk about living our dreams. We talk about being financially free. We talk about helping people and changing their lives. How do we do that? Well, right now, we capitalize on two of the largest industries in the world today. And that's the CBD hemp industry and also the Forex trading cryptocurrency industry. Now, it has been predicted to be billions and billions of dollars within the next 3 years. Lennon mentioned his high school reunion going 10 years and then 20 years. 10 years and 20 years went by that fast. So can you imagine how fast 3 years will fly by? So my question is, what are you going to do with those 3 years? What are you going to do with this opportunity that we're sharing with you today? With our company has received the Bravo Award for being the most lucrative home-based business in 2019. Now, that simply means that all you have to do is have internet and a cell phone. If you have that, you can build your freedom wherever you are in the world. Now, with our products, with the CBD industry, we have been certified by the Hemp Authority, and only 13 companies have been certified by that in the world. Now, I don't know where you are, but in the United States, we see CBD everywhere. There are celebrities that are promoting CBD. We see infomercials late at night promoting CBD, the benefits of CBD. It's everywhere. So if this industry is predicted to be a $20 billion industry, for example, within the next 3 years, my question is, how much of that do you need to change your life? I don't know. Maybe you can't have it all because I need a little bit to help my family. But there is some there for you if you're willing. In addition to our products, the CBD line, they've been certified by the Hemp Authority, but they're also third-party tested, which simply means you can trust what's on the label. I like that because when you get supplements and products from different places, you just have to trust that what's on the label is what you're going to digest into your body. So our products being #1 in the industry, third-party tested, certified by the Hemp Authority, you can't lose. And then with us dabbing into the Forex trading, cryptocurrency, we have daily essential sprays, high life travel, essential oils, whatever you need, we have it. We have the one-stop shop. And all we do is open our mouth and share it. We share our stellar products with someone that's going to bless their life, or we share this business opportunity with someone that's going to change the trajectory of their family's financial future. That's all we do. We're going to do something that we do all the time. Whenever you like something, you want to share it with somebody. Well, I tell you one thing, for example, if you go see a great movie, are they going to send you a residual check for sharing that movie with your friends or your sisters? Well, I have 3 sisters and we're super close and we share everything and we give details. Well, I'm telling you, any movie that I've shared with my sisters, any restaurant, any store, I have never received a residual check from those companies saying, thank you for opening your mouth and sharing this product or sharing this movie or sharing this restaurant with your sisters. Whereas here, if you open your mouth for free, you open your mouth and share these stellar products or this opportunity with somebody, you will receive a bonus for that. We have such a phenomenal compensation plan. It is like by far the best because we pay out up to 85% in this industry, the industry that has created more multimillionaires than any other industry in the world. Now, many people think it's professional athletes or the people in the celebrities in the industry. No, it is the network marketing industry, direct sales, where we just open our mouths and share something with someone. This has created more financially free people in the world than any other industry. So that's all we're doing, is we're capitalizing on these phenomenal industries by doing something we do all the time, open our mouths and talking. I always tell people, if you're talking, you might as well talk about something that's going to change your life. If you're thinking, you might as well think big, because this is your chance. This is your defining moment to change your life if you want to. It's up to you. We have to expand our capacity to believe, to understand that we all have gifts and talents inside of us, and the world is waiting for them. The world is waiting to see you shine, because someone will be inspired by you and your courageousness, and you not being fearful to chase your dreams and change the trajectory of your family's financial future. So we ask you today, what is it that you want? What need do you have? What desire, what dream that's burning inside of you that you know that you can't live without? And the reason why I say that is because if it's something that you're thinking about every single day, that means you want it, you need it, you're yearning for it. So we want to help you do that. We want to help you achieve that, because everything that it takes to be successful in this business can be learned. So that's why we're excited, because our compensation plan pays up to 85%. We pay out so many different bonuses. We pay out bonuses up to 50%. We give you bonuses just for opening your mouth and sharing. Not only that, we give you a bonus for the person who shares that you invited to this opportunity. 10 levels down. So if you write 10 names vertically, you can get paid on every single level up to 50%. And then we have the team bonus. Together, everyone achieves more. Now, all of my success in my life was predicated on my own merits. If I did not hit those measurements, I didn't get that job. If I couldn't sing, I couldn't get that job. But here, I have a team that is encouraging me and inspiring me and giving me hope to know that I can live my dreams and helping me win. In addition to that, we have our leadership bonuses, and that's called check match bonus, but we call it the leadership bonus, which simply means that we pay you up to 30% for helping someone else live their dreams financially. I mean, I don't know about you, but I love that. And then we have car bonuses, travel bonuses, global pool bonus, global bonus here, bonus there, bonus everywhere. It is so amazing, you know, and that's what we want to let you know, that if that's something that interests you, something that ignites your spirit to say, you know, it's time for me to start living my dreams. I want to help my family live a better life. I want to change my community. I want to help the schools so the children can be educated more. I want to help my elderly parents. Or I just want a car that will get me from point A to point B without overheating or something. Or I need a new house. Whatever the need, want, desire you have in your spirit, we can help you achieve that. Everybody's dream has a different dollar amount, but we invite you on this team because we want to help you to be able to accomplish that. And you have to understand, again, that you are worthy of living your dreams. So believe in yourself. I wanted to implore you that you can do it. You are if you're willing, you can have it. Because all you have to do in this business is have a willing spirit, a determination, and a willingness to say yes to your dreams. We can help you. So we want you to believe in yourself. Believe that you can live the dreams that are placed inside of your heart. And you have to remember that life-changing opportunities seldom come, but when they do, we must take hold of them, because it is our responsibility to be the change agent for those who are associated with us. So we invite you to our team. We invite you to live your dreams. And we thank you so much for joining us this evening.
And so get back with the person that invited you to this call. Make sure you get back like now. Call them, say, I want more. See, tonight was the vision call. Say, I have a few more questions. Get your questions answered. But let's get started on living our dream, man. Don't wait. Don't wait. So get back with the person that invited you to this call and say, I've got more questions because I do not want my future to be like my past. I'm ready for a change. Connie said, change agent. I'm ready to change my children's children's children that are yet unborn, their life, because I have courage where others fear. God bless you guys, man. It's great being with you. It's an honor always to share. Dale?
Okay, Lennon. Lennon and Connie, fantastic. Great job. You always bring so much energy and knowledge to these calls, and I appreciate it a lot. You know, I hope everyone out there listening, I mean, a lot of you, some of you are leaders, some of you may be new to the group. You know, having somebody like Lennon who's got so many years of background in network marketing, who's been so successful, who has, you know, as he says, never had a real job. He's done this for his whole life and done so well at it. When you have the ability to listen to somebody like this, you just don't know how valuable it is. And it gives you that, I guess it gives you hope that, you know, if one person can do it, a lot of other people can do it, depending on your level, on how far you want to go. The great thing about Africa, I've learned while I've been over there, I meet so many people that tell me, you know, a good salary in Africa can be $300 a month, $500 a month. Some people $1,000 a month. But again, we have a business here where we can train you so that you can make, you know, thousands of dollars a month. You can duplicate your income that you have right now in a very short period of time. I mean, I'll talk about one person that I know that she was making $300 a month, and now in this business she makes thousands of dollars a month, and she's done it in a very short period of time. This is life changing. This is something that you know, I always talk about in life. If you're lucky in your life, you'll get 2 or 3 chances to change your life financially to a point well beyond what you ever dreamed it could be. It depends on whether you recognize that opportunity and you grab it. So many of us see something, go, oh, that would be neat. And then that's it. That's all they think. It just passes by them. And somebody else goes on and becomes a multi-millionaire with that same idea that you could have done, but just kind of let it go. When you see that kind of a opportunity come in your life, you have to grab it. You have to grab it with both hands. And you have to hang on tight. You have to take those people that are going to be coaching you and listen to them and do what they tell you to do. This is the easiest business in the world. This is just a business of becoming an inviter. Invite people to these meetings and get them fired up. So when they leave here and hit the world, which is full of negativity, they're charged up and they can repulse all that negativity and keep going. Okay. You're going to have, let's be honest, you're going to talk to a lot of people in this business about this business, and many of them are going to say, no, they're not interested. Some may even disparage this business, but we know it works. We are evidence, as Lennon's always talking about. We are evidence that this business works. And it's just this is your time. This is your time to grab. Now we're doing these calls every Monday, and I've been working on Lennon and Connie to see if maybe they would stick in and do something like this, maybe every other week or so for us. I'd love to have you guys let me know you think about that. Text me through WhatsApp or whatever way you want to. Write some messages on this board, on our Zoom call board. Wherever you want to ask me, tell me how you feel about that. You know, this is the easiest business in the world. You just have to become a bringer. Bring people to these calls. Let us fire them up. Okay. For people in Uganda, you now have an office that you can take people to and they can grasp the fact that we're a real entity. We already have an office in Kenya, which is doing fantastic. I realize in many of these countries, until an office is there, until we have a country manager there, it's hard for people to join, because when they talk to people, they say that you know, is it real? Is this a real business? You know, I've heard people in all over East Africa ask me, is this a suitcase business? Meaning that we don't have an office, that we don't have an office yet. Well, we do have offices, and we're proving every day how committed we are to your countries, and how the amount of money that our company MDC is spending in all these African countries to promote, to prove that we are there and there to stay. So, you know, guys, grab onto that. Bring people to these calls every Monday. Let us fire them up for you. Let us teach them. Let us take their questions. Let us help you. That's what this is for. We look forward to working with you. I look forward to traveling back there and seeing you all again. It's just a matter of getting through this pandemic so that we're allowed to do that. You know, anybody who's seen me before or met me before, they know that I care very deeply about you all. This is my way of giving back for my good fortune in life, and I want you all to succeed. So please engage with us. Invite people when you if you're going to be on this call next week. Make sure you have somebody with you, or make sure they can either come on from their phone or have them come and be where they can see it. We are going to grow this thing with or without you. I much prefer it would be with you. Let's change lives, not only for this generation, for generations to come. So again, Lennon and Connie, thank you so much for coming on today. You're a true blessing to our company, and I look forward to working with you for many, many more years. And for the rest of you, the only thing you can ever do wrong in this business is give up. Don't ever give up. Just keep going at this business, and we will change your lives forever, I promise. So having said that, I thank you all for coming on. We'll see you again next Monday at the same time. Have a blessed week.
Bye, Dale. Thank you.
Bye-bye.